Let's check out. Oh, this ends in 8 hours. Last minute event, let's go. True. Lightsabers! Yo, we got lightsabers! Yo, this shit is Star Wars! I almost missed a Star Wars update.
My baby sister. It's been a long
I told y'all never beat the allegations! Y'all never beat it. I swear to God, you freaking Oni-chan, y'all Oni-chan lovers. You'd see red if you got a 5. Oh yeah, we ain't about to see no red. Oh wait, what is that? There we go. There's Oni-chan. I remember you. You're still dead, allegedly, but let's hop in. We back to the old apple in the groin. It's been too long. Whenever that car pop update was, that's the last time we've been on, but we back to it. It's been a long time coming. Again, I know they've been advertising 2-year anniversaries. Don't know what that entails or if I've missed it or not. I've heard that there's something to do with like a house update. We playing The Sims? I still haven't played Sims yet, but you know, let me know how soon y'all want that. Cause I've been sitting here like, I'm putting that on hold, but I probably should do The Sims this year. It's taking a minute to load. Watch, is it Zayne I had on my screen? He gonna be like, bitch, where were you at? Where you been at? I miss you. It's been a while since you visited Lincoln City, but you're back now and everything still looks the same. Right now you really want to see... Oh, it's giving me the option. It said, who do you want to see? Look, Xavier, he needs to earn his spot back. Right now, Zayne's sitting number 1. He's got to earn his spot back. Here he is. Man, he ain't even paying me no attention. He said, I'm busy with my doctor work. I didn't need time for you anyway. You little bitch. Zayne. He said, what you want?
I thought I was seeing things. You're actually here.
He said, damn, you actually blessed my presence? That's kind of crazy because you haven't blessed my presence in maybe 2 or 3 months. I don't remember. What's good, Mako?
You've been gone for quite some time. Why didn't you tell me you were visiting earlier?
Everything just happened so quickly. I got busy. I've been, you know, I got a seasonal job during the holidays. I was getting stuff done, but I'm here now. Okay.
I was ready to call the police if I didn't hear from you today.
Damn. Okay. Good thing I returned just in time.
I'll ask how you're doing later. Now then, let's see if you actually returned in one piece.
He's checking to see if I'm okay. You're gonna give me a checkup?
Good. You still have all your limbs.
Which one you trying to grab? I just...
Forgot to respond to my messages?
Yeah, my fault.
Are you trying to get back at me?
Nah, I just have my phone on silent.
Before, I was slow to reply to your texts while working.
Yeah, I have to do it back to you to get you missing me. Not you apologizing to daddy.
If that's the case, then it's fine. Did you check your phone? While you were away, I responded to all the messages I missed.
Dang, that's how much he missed me. Oh,
I also understood how you felt.
Hold on.
Doesn't that mean I've suffered enough?
Back up. I just got here. He said, man, you know, I miss you so much. I went and responded to all the messages I was ignoring. Damn, here they go, blowing my phone up. Why are you so quiet? Why are you so annoying? No, I'm just playing. Look, let's see. It's my turn to find you now? Yo, without context, these are kind of crazy. Even if you like flip the context a little bit, like first of all, he blowing my phone up. It's still going. First of all, he blowing my phone up, and then when it's like some crazy shit in it, like if I'm not even messing with you, it just seems kind of creepy. He said, I'm gonna go find you. Like, whatever, Liam Neeson. Zayne, would you like to have dinner? Okay, Xavier's texts are done. Now we gotta go through Zayne's. Did you put your phone on? Yeah, I sure did. I wonder if Zayne's are gonna be less creepy. I'll be waiting. That can be taken as creepy, but I think Xavier's messages definitely were creepier so far. Like, I feel like a lot of Zayne's messages have just been like, oh, I be thinking about you. Whereas like Xavier was just like, oh, I don't know, Xavier, he be taking a little, like a step further. They was really blowing my phone up. Akamodio command. Oh, it's on Rafayel now. What has you so occupied that you can't? Man, here you go. Are you, man? I think last time I took a break from this game, Rafayel was being a freaking brat too, being all like, oh, you think you can't respond, bitch? Yeah, I can't. I'm busy. Okay, leave me alone. Go paint some paintings. Go paint some damn pictures. And go fucking be a brat to some other bitch. I don't even know you like that yet. These motherfuckers possessive. Like, calm down. This is obsessive and excessive, you know? Yeah, okay, I think that one was the one where he's like, oh, I didn't clean my area because you weren't coming or some shit. It's like, bitch, I don't care. It's your nasty ass. Clean your house. They still blowing my phone up. All right, there we go. We good. All right. We got the home. Did my game freeze? Y'all, the game froze. Oh, wait.
It's good that you've returned. When you're not here, I'm worried that something bad happened.
Something bad was about to happen. I think we good though. I mean, the house is still on 96%. Okay, there we go. All right, it's at 100. All right, before we click that though, let's go ahead and check our stuff. Check our little blips. Is that what you call them? Your little blips. All right, let's go ahead and redeem all these. The home feature is super duper fun, I don't lie. I'm very curious. I think what we'll do is I'm gonna check this event, the events tab first real quick to see. Oh, there's 1 day left on the wish. Let's see what the event is right now, because I have no idea. In Cosmic Year 1, humanity, amid the boundless cosmos, established a home in the Allure Galaxy. Thus, the Cosmic Empire was born. In Cosmic Year 128, some humans migrated to the Nezer Galaxy and founded the Glory Federation. Two forces stood in opposition for hundreds of years. Meanwhile, the Kalsi galaxy gradually rose to prominence during this era. Under external threats, the Sanctide Court, bound by ancient faith, also saw its opportunity. Where did I get that? That its authority in the Empire grow with each passing day. And so, in the cosmic year 649, a new power struggle began to unfold under the reign of the Empire's Empress. We got Star Wars, the Empire, the Empress's bedchamber. In the morning, the rising melody resounds outside my window and wakes me up from my dreams. In the Cosmic Empire, only male rulers throughout history have enjoyed this treatment. But as the Empire's future Empress, I rightfully deserve it. Once the song ends, robot attendants serve pre-meal morning tea. The head housemaid begins her morning briefing.
Your Majesty, your coronation's ceremonial fleet is waiting for the final confirmation.
My coronation?
Officials will discuss the court guard's formal attire this afternoon. Furthermore, the royal banquet hall is ready.
In the middle of sipping my drink, I pause. Then I put down my teacup and use a silk napkin to dab the corners of my mouth. Oh, so we bougie. We trying to be all pristine and polite. This beat though, I like this. Like, yo, what is this beat? Is this new? Look, I'm probably gonna have this as a YouTube video, but like, if you know this song, let me know. I might need to peep this shit to have like as a chill beat to play, cause I like this shit. This is nice. I feel like I might have heard this before and I just don't remember, but the scripts have arrived.
Your Majesty.
The image on the floating display changes. It reveals an interstellar bard from centuries past. This is one of the Empire's traditions. Every ruler has performed in a play at the royal palace before their coronation. A play? This symbolizes the Emperor's glory and the ruler's artistic transformation from a mortal to a national symbol. In other words, their will shall become one with the Empire's destiny. Oh, y'all be on some crazy shit. For the Empire.
Performance were all selected from scripts adapted by famous interstellar bards and brought into the Empire.
Y'all be looking at yourselves like gods. The songs within their latest Love and Deepspace album, it's called A Veiled Surge, is introduced within their idol band. Okay, got you. Thank you. Let me look this up real quick. I listen to it when I read Lad's fanfic. Honestly, look, like I said, this is a nice chill beat, but this is also like a beat. This is a beat where you might like some freaky shit about to start. Like, I fuck with it though. Hold on, I'm about to look this up. Like this is like a chill beat, but also a sexy time beat. Okay, this is where okay, yeah. I had heard this during Rafayel's like sexy time scene or some shit. That's what it was. Someone's like been searching for this one. It's so sensual. Yeah. Like I'm about to leave a like.
The theatrical celebration will last 2 weeks, and the individual who shall play the leading actor.
I get to choose. Surrounded by nobles, 2 people dance together.
Since he will also share the first dance with you at the coronation ceremony, the criteria are strict.
A robot brings a silver tray with 5 distinctly styled invitations.
As per your instructions, the officiant has selected these distinguished guests.
All right, it's the age-old question: who do we pick?
Hope to have the honor of sharing the first dance with you.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time. So I'm not. Whoever stands by my side will see their faction unite with the Empire and ascend. It shall stand above countless galactic forces. Looking at the exquisite invitations before me, I reach out, my fingers glide across their cool surfaces, adorned with letters. Then my hand stops on. Okay, so again, we don't know Sylus yet. Caleb got blown up with his grandma. So, look, the question is, who did I give attention last time? I don't know. Yoska Amber will comment. Yes, my shirt is still on for once. Yoska Waffle, welcome, man. How you doing? Hope that dude stays blown up. Yeah, we don't need Oni-chan. Okay, so look, again, Raph, he gonna be on the bench. Raph gonna be on the bench. But I could give him this. What if I gave him this? Because, like, for the fact that I haven't been giving him the attention yet because I don't know him, but then two, like, what if it's like, you know, it is his song. It was on his banner. So like maybe I should go ahead and let him slide on there. But nah, but I'm thinking like, it's just been so long, I don't remember who I picked last. Raph is drama queen. Yeah, that's another thing too, is I don't want to pick him and then regret it because he starts fucking being bratty and shit. He has to earn my trust in story mode, which we still do need to progress. Yo, Callie, thank you for the 30 stream streak. Free my man of the incestations. He will never be free. Neither will the Caleb fans. Okay. Bratty men on no. See, I'm too petty for that shit. I have a percentage of bratness and pettiness that would not want to put up with that shit. It depends on how he does it and how often he does it. So, but yeah, Xavier and Zayne, I said that Xavier still needs to earn his spot back. Zayne is in the lead right now. Maybe I should give Xavier another chance and pick him here. But again, what if I pick him and he's boring here? What if I pick him and he's just boring as fuck here? I feel like Zayne be cooking. I feel like I never will pick who you like. I like Zayne and Xavier, but they're battling it out right now. They're in tug of war right now. Zayne's winning. This beat is so good. I'm gonna have this on repeat forever. Caleb probably consumes media with step siblings, romance trope, and imagines him. Oh yeah, you be seeing them people making them Oni-chan, the Oni-san, them you know, them posts. You know the kind of posts I'm talking about. He be making those. And if he don't, then he sees other people and he be liking and retweeting them. I wonder if there will ever be a new boy. They teased one on the selection screen, on one of those other screens. I think it's like the one where you like pick who you want to prioritize on the banner or something. And it says someone else is coming, but who knows when that'll be. Pick Zaddy Zayne. I think okay, you know, it's been a while, so we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back strong with Zayne, okay? I feel like Zayne can cook. Xavier, I'm not sure. So we'll just come back with Zayne, see how he does, and then next time we have an event, we'll pick Xavier. You know? What's good, Zazel? Man, we on that love and deep day. It's gonna say coming soon for the next 30 years. Oh, absolutely. I'm very curious on the type of character it'd be, though. All right, Zayne. We're inviting you to the play. With the coronation ceremony fast approaching, I sit on the throne in the audience hall. I listen to the minister's report on various Imperial matters.
Your Majesty, the coronation ceremony procedures have been finalized. You only need to do the final review.
I glance at the projection, then my gaze settles on the area directly in front of the throne. Okay, Zayne! I see you with the fit. I hate all the motherfuckers, but if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with Sylus, even though he's worse. But you hate all of them? How do you hate all of them? Kale gives more brother vibes. Zayne is mature but tsundere. Raph is a bitch, and Xavier is a child. But yeah, I mean, I gotta progress more story so we can meet Sylus. Grand General. What are your thoughts on this play?
I shall follow your Majesty's orders.
Ever since I decided to perform in this play, the leading actors consistently remain silent. It's impossible for me to gauge his true feelings. The empire I'm about to inherit is far from peaceful despite its appearance on the surface. And Zayne, my former preceptor, and now the increasingly powerful Imperial Grand General, is the most immediate threat to me. Since there are no objections, all of you are dismissed. Grand General, stay here. Hi Dreamy, welcome in, how you doing? All the ministers except Zayne take their leave. However, one young minister is rather dense.
Your Majesty, choosing that play for your coronation might be seen as an ill omen.
Is that so? I respond with a slight smile and tap the throne's armrest. Tell me why it's so inauspicious. What dire fate does it supposedly foretell?
The leading actor in the play already holds great power, but resents the throne's authority. So he's manipulated into choosing the treasonous path of regicide.
The Crown of Doom was adapted by a mysterious traveling bard. It's a tale of power and royalty. Returning to the palace, a triumphant knight encounters a witch who prophesies that he will become the future monarch. The flames of ambition... I can't freaking read. It's been a while since I've read these, sorry. The flames of ambition are ignited in his heart. He's driven to murder the current king and claim the bloodstained crown. Oh yeah, well, every time these NPCs be talking, I'm like, bro, what are y'all doing? That should be funny as hell sometime. Guess who has a smoothie? Nice, nice. Still reading better than Rick. I'm not gonna disagree. However, power seized by force is destined to be reclaimed. Before he can savor the fruits of victory, the knight is struck down on the very throne he is coveted by another noble in their sword of judgment. Oh, so you're questioning the Grand General's loyalty to me? Do you think a play can influence our relationship? I speak to the minister, but my gaze is fixed on Zayne. Ever since I began ruling in my own right, the relationship between Zayne and me has grown increasingly tense over the years. It won't be long until my coronation arrives. I need to witness Zayne's true intentions, which is precisely why I selected this play. Yet he didn't betray any emotion as I had hoped. He acts as if my subtle and at times overt tests weren't directed at him. The young minister suddenly comes to his senses. He breaks into a cold sweat before fearfully excusing himself. Finally, Zayne and I are the only ones left.
Your Majesty, do you still have orders that I need to carry out?
My coronation will soon be upon us. However, there are still details in the play that must be discussed. Why don't you accompany me for a walk, Grand General? All right. We got the pretty garden, the pretty flower garden. We stroll along the palace colonnade. Dappled sunlight and shadows rest on the ground. On one side of the I'm assuming it's colonnade. I don't know, or is it colonnade? Stands a single tree. Although neither lush nor leafy as the others, it still stands tall and strong. Zayne and I stop at the same time. Do you remember when we planted this tree? I can't believe time passed by so quickly.
Now the tree has grown, and your majesty is about to officially take the throne.
But this tree isn't tall enough yet. It can also be stronger. If only it could grow faster, then the other trees along the colonnade wouldn't block its sunlight. Zayne silently keeps his gaze on what lies ahead.
Plants grow in accordance with nature's timing. Rushing to see results will only hinder its growth. Perhaps what it truly needs is someone to take care of it.
Not him dropping bars? Yeah, I see what they doing here.
As you can see, these fallen leaves need to be swept away.
Despite how busy you are with your duties, you still concern yourself with small details. It seems I still have much to learn from you. Yes, thank you for the 3 streams straight. I respond with veiled sarcasm. Zayne isn't talking about the tree, he's actually referring to me. As he said, his branches and leaves once sheltered me from wind and rain, but now his root system is silently spreading. It's impossible for me to ignore. He blocks the sunlight I should be receiving, and so I'm forced to lie dormant under his supposed protection. So long as he's present, I'll forever be an immature empress who needs her master's guidance and the Grand General's assistance. You should have already read the script. I'll play the witch and the noble who passes judgment. Those scenes will put me in the opposition to your knight character. Playing 2 roles simultaneously is unprecedented, but I have my reason. As the witch, I'll cautiously foretell his rebellion and ambition, and when I'm the noble who will judge him, the message that he should return his power to me shall be a form of intimidation.
Your majesty has matured over the years. It's normal for you to make your own decisions.
Under the scorching sunlight, Zayne reaches out to shield me from it. His support is like a soft, warm bottle. Oh my god, I'm cooked. What up, Chunky? Welcome in. It envelops my first attempt to show my blade. For a moment, he's still my preceptor, standing above me, his gaze accompanied by that indulgent tone. All the more reason I need to be playing this game more often. Or at least, like, more games where I'm reading a lot. Like, let me get back to Yakuza. Coronation! Alright. Oh, look, it's the cute little Cheebs. Like that, what is it, the wedding one that had the little Cheebs last time? I love that everyone's practicing reading now. See, technically I'm built different because I've always been playing games with reading. You know, that's the way I go about it, is like, again, like, because that's the thing too, right? Is that a lot of these streamers that play games, like if it's a game with a lot of streamers, they just don't even be like, they just be reading it in their head or something and like silently. But like me, like, I remember my entire Yakuza playthrough, I read and voiced every character. I was locked in. I need to get back to doing that type of stuff though. Let's see. Proud of you, thank you. During this time, you may join him on a royal walk, uncover his past, and shape the ending of your story with him. You can also join him at the Endless Masquerade for dance practice. The principles you collect during Royal Walk will be exchanged for rewards with the merchants here. And then here you can adjust your makeup and outfit. Alright. Hi, Livy. Yeah, we back on Laz. It's fun to read the lines. I did that playing DDLC. Yeah, like I think it's a good time. You kind of like care more about what they're saying, and then also sometimes I'll like kind of be like pick and choose. If it's a game with a lot of dialogue, then I can pick and choose like when to go about it. But I think it's more entertaining for myself and I assume for y'all, instead of me just sitting there like letting text scroll. Here we go with the shirt already. All right. Check in. Let's check out. Oh, this ends in 8 hours. Last minute event. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's to switch the boy, I think. Royal agenda. Oh, these are the tasks. Appreciate the alert. All right, before we do anything, let's check the banner. Your homework, your got you. Good luck with that. At least you lasted 40 minutes with your close a new record. True. Lightsabers! Yo, we got lightsabers! Yo, this shit is Star Wars! This shit, I'm glad I caught this. I almost missed a Star Wars update. I can't believe it. It looked like it was Zayne, or not Zayne. It looked like it was Xavier's that was Star Wars though. Oh, they about to get freaky. Yeah, they all look like they use a normal swords and stuff. Shit, I should have picked Xavier if I knew that they. Oh, Raph about to get in there. No, ain't no way loving deep Star Wars. All right, y'all. I'm gonna be real with you. I know we picked Zayne, but I want the Xavier banner. I want the Xavier card. I want Star Wars. The Force, you mean force it in her? That's what they gonna do. Look, that. Oh shit. So we got Xavier with the lightsabers, and we got Caleb with the Force. See, he force pulled her into his throat. Yo, okay. All right, let's get some extra gems real quick. Yo, wait, y'all see this? They finally full screened it. Every time I used to watch these, remember how they would just make the screen sideways? It actually full screens the trailers now. We're so up right now. We're so up. Man.
I was under the impression we were past that once you ascended the throne. You were an excellent learner.
As the Sanctarch, I need to act on behalf of the Sanctite Court's interests. I shall bless the new Empress.
Over here trying to be Assassin's Creed.
My baby sister. It's been a long
I told y'all never beat the allegations. Y'all never beat it. I swear to God, you freaking Oni-chan, y'all Oni-chan lovers. There he goes. He said, my baby sister. Don't ever come over here talking about some, oh, y'all are just friends, childhood. No. He just calls you baby sister. You fucking, y'all never beat the incestgations. Brother, ew. Y'all never beaten the allegation. Yo, this Xavier one look good. They doubled down on it because everyone kept saying stuff. See now they doubled down because they saw me they saw me talking about it, and they saw that Caleb fan that was in my comments mad, and they said, you know what, nah, we gonna do this for Kishin. We gonna put this baby sister line in.
You must never show mercy to traitors.
Killing me would be the worst choice. Try it, I don't mind.
Oh shit, bondage. Man, y'all Caleb lovers. Y'all in the pits right now.
He won't belong to just me anymore. Then let's make this our solemn vow. We'll forge our shackles anew.
Man, I miss playing this low key.
Cultivate together.
I'm here to rescue you, Your Majesty. If you agree to stand by my side, my loyalty, my power, and
Yeah, the music always be going hard. I feel like every single update the music is 10 out of 10. I hope y'all get a caught like with a stray laser right there.
that's the price of mercy. Yes, the very betrayal I've committed.
Honestly,
Consider it my final lesson.
off of the eye test,
You've matured.
off the eye test, the ones that look the most entertaining to me is Xavier and Sylus. Their cards look pretty cool.
Power. Use yourself. From now on,
Yo, let's go, Leah. You on the Star Wars? Oh yeah, the second I saw Xavier's lightsaber, I started screaming.
we're conspirators.
Protect Her Majesty, quickly!
Then you're aware.
I'm telling y'all, Xavier and Xavier and Sylus got some good ass. Look, you know what? How about this? All right, we about to pull for this banner. Lads, gods,
But I brought you a
lads,
gift for your
gods. If you look, I will have Xavier bias once again if you give me his card.
Wonder if the Emperor still wants my belated assistance.
Give me his damn
It'll
card.
return to its home planet. But we can never go back to what we were.
Will my death
I'm missing Raph's cards still. I don't know if I'll be able to grind enough diamonds before the event ends. Damn. I'll pray for you. Look, we saw how they hoed me last time during the boy band, or not the boy band, but like the the musical one. They sat here and gave me a 5-star that wasn't even on the banner. They probably gonna give me nothing at all this time, or do that same shit again. I'm gonna be heated when it happens too. I was so mad that day. I think that's one of the big contributors on why I quit too. I was like, I ain't going back right now, because they sat there and they want to give me a 5-star that wasn't on the banner, and then directly after have a freaking lame ass event that was booty crack. All right, so we got the free 10 pull. I'm assuming we can do the event to get another free 10. As for the memory, y'all already know I want Xavier's. Low key, I know we don't know Sylus, but maybe we'll put Sylus's in there. I don't know. Sylus's look cool. That's for, like, this might be the only time I put him as an option, because his stuff look cool. Okay, now let's not pull yet though. This music's good as hell. I'm pretty sure I've complimented the music like every single lads video. Alright, we're not pulling yet. What's this little guy up here? Oh, okay. I ain't spending no money. Wait. Alright, okay, yeah, that's real money. Alright. Let's check the events. Imperial trade, right? Yeah. So we're gonna need 6,000. We're gonna need 6,000 of those. The house update is, yeah. Okay, I'm hearing multiple people say it's good, so I'm looking forward to it. Let's get Little Command. How you doing? How you doing? I don't want to go into work tomorrow. It'd be like that for real. I hope that it goes by freaking quickly. What's tomorrow, Wednesday? Once you get through that shift, then we halfway through the week, you know? I want to play gacha games and rot. What's this over here? What the hell? I guess I'll claim that. Okay. Alright. Check the secret room, Empress Chamber, and Observatory for new intel. Alright. Look at them! This update is a lot. Let me see. Oh, okay. It costs 1 royal walk attempt, and I have 70. Was this built up over the time that I've been offline, or is this like, oh shit, you only had some, like, a day, and I'm late, so I'm kind of cooked. I mean, considering it only costs 1 and I have 70, it seems like I'm good, but... Oh, and I gained one of those scratch-off things from talking to them. All information you collect is stored in the Empress Journal. Okay. Info about him has been sorted into 4 categories. When you collected all info in a category, you'll unlock a special story with him. Got you. Okay, so I was wondering how the chapters worked in this. So it seems like they unlock after each, like, investigation thing is filled out. After reading all special stories, the final ending of U2 will unlock. The choices you make in these special stories may affect the final ending, but you can go back anytime to adjust them. Interesting. Okay. So then it says we gotta collect 3 pieces of info for this first story. Alright. What happened? Yeah, usually when I do these events, like these little bits and bops they be doing, like I kind of don't really care about reading too much, because then we'll be here all day. But then like the main like actual dialogue from like you know the screen I'm talking about, then I usually try to read those. Because I kind of usually see this as like fluff. Sometimes I kind of read it a bit just to see if they said something funny though. TBH, I skipped all the words for this. Yeah, like I tried to do, because I do know that like, especially for these videos, like I do know some people do are like curious about it or like interested in it. So like usually like just the little fluff pieces I'm kind of skipping a little, and then when they're talking I do like to at least entertain that. Tea cakes. It's his favorite dessert. Here, show it to him. All likes info collected. Okay, well before I do that though, what's this about? Okay. All right. Okay, that's not what I thought it was. I thought this would have gave me like an actual like a vertical story chapter. Okay. Well, let me get back out real quick. So, win grand prize to unlock one. Oh, that's that. Is that the crown? No, it's a sticker. And then music. I can also get gems out of here. Alright, we're gonna scratch the middle one. Money! And then we're gonna scratch this one. What does his turn mean? Let him do it? Sure. Alright. Wait, so crown and... Oh, this is where... Okay, I get it now. And I need these invitations. I'm assuming I'll unlock these invitations as I do the other shit. And then what's up with this one? Endless Masquerade has 3 acts. Clear all stages in the current act to unlock the next. Okay, so let's try this dance practice. Sorry, yeah, I'm like trying to make sure I understand what all these these parts of the event are, and then we'll lock in. Cute. Thanks to the Empire's unique atmosphere, this light, graceful dance has become popular. Enjoy the ball and share a dance with them. Okay. Tap the corresponding dance move to perform a leap for a twirl. Let's go! I do like these little cheebs. Duo dance. Snuggle. A new phase. Use the new dance steps. Okay. They hitting that. They hitting that. Yeah. Uh-oh, that one ran out. I forget this game has action gameplay. Shoot, I don't even know if we gonna play any of those sequences today either. The action parts are actually my favorite. Really? So you're one of the combat enthusiasts. Cause I know like some people probably don't give a fuck about it. I can hear this song being in like an emotional like part of an anime or something, where like an emotional scene's going on, you don't hear anything but the music. Why does Love in Deepspace look so good? Unironically, look, I mean, I only started it because of like a birthday donathon goal that got hit, and then but then like ever since starting it, I have been actually like continuously playing it ever since. Like well, for one reason was because I had enough interest to be able to like, I was like, I'm gonna play long enough to meet all of the characters. And I've just been like actually just checking out every update. Like whenever they drop little events, they're usually something like really cute like this, or like really like demon time. Yo, they're raw dogging, but not like actually showing you raw dog, but you could tell. Like, look, if you talk to a Love and Deepspace fan, they gonna act like they don't be getting freaky, but no, they absolutely do. So yeah, it's your mix of cute and your mix of sexy. But yeah, it actually, some of these mini games are actually pretty neat though. Whenever they drop a new event and stuff. But yeah, I have not actually played in a while. I went like a good like 2 months maybe of not playing, so now that I'm like finally back, I've been trying to get through this event because it's like the final day of this event. This type of nebula ring builds progress through sustained twirling. Oh, so just 2? Okay. All right, we are done with the dances. Yo, we got 14,000. We could get our pulls. Let's get our pulls, but we're not gonna pull till the end. We're not gonna pull till the end. Honestly, I have enough to probably get by the rest of these. We're gonna wait. We're gonna go ahead and get these Royal Walk things done. So let's do Royal Walk. All right. Let's see ya. Preparations for the ceremony almost complete. Oh, what's this? It's a sticker? Alright. Now that that's done, let's see how this kind of works. What was that again? A sticker? Okay. Oh, it's the song. It's the song that's playing right now. So then once we get the 2 things, then we're able to just move on to the next, I see. All right, I'm out. Here we go. All right, chapters. Now we'll just blitz through the rest of these. Who apartment we in? The first act of the play involving me and Zayne will be performed at the Royal Palace. Before that, however, the dance rehearsal is held as scheduled. Oh, so we in like a studio? When I arrive at the dance studio, Zayne is already waiting for me. It was Zayne who taught me the dance that symbolizes Imperial etiquette. Never expected my first dance after my coronation to be with him of all people. I sigh internally, my emotions a tangled mess. Still, I put on my most courteous smile as I approach him. Grand General, you're as punctual as ever.
As a loyal subject, I mustn't keep the Empress waiting.
He bows to me and extends his hand as an invitation to dance. Correct, I'm no longer someone who needs you to guide my every step. Despite my words, I still step forward.
Your Majesty appears to be intent on establishing distinct boundaries.
He sighs, yet with unwavering steadiness, he takes my hand.
In the beginning, you learned this dance quickly. Regardless of the moves I taught, you always had a flawless execution.
You once said I was the best learner you could ever ask for. Our gazes meet in the dance studio mirror. It reveals what can no longer be hidden, our past intimacy and the delicate tension that exists between us now. Awkward. The music plays and the dance begins.
You've improved.
With our fingers interlocked, we leap in perfect sync and switch positions. How else can I impress my preceptor if I don't practice on my own? The center stage is bathed in dazzling light. In the audience, there isn't a single empty seat. The massive stage has been transformed into a wilderness. Wearing a witch's robe, I block the path of Zayne, who wears military regalia. Dang! Oh shit! Okay. Yo, he over here dripped out with the designer coat. He looking nice and fancy and comfortable too. Halt, noble sir, whose triumph is most dignified. He got that suit on. Yeah, I'm saying, like, he got that shit on. Got that Louis Vuitton. Fate has already woven the threads. He got some threads on of the crown for thee. Thy heart yearns for the throne that sits above all. Zayne appears unmoved. Like that shit, he looked nice.
From a place unbeknownst to me. I see vague, baseless prophecies are the method to unsettle the hearts of men. What purpose lies behind thine attempt to entice me with falsehoods?
I've merely Sorry, I'm yawning. I've merely glimpsed those internal flames of ambition burning within thy heart. Hast thou never thought the one most deserving of the crown is the person who currently sits on the throne? Using my lines as a cover, I study his expression. Yet Zayne seems oblivious to my scrutinizing gaze. He continues to follow the script.
What lies in the depths of my heart needs no confirmation. Prophecies and the fate they foretell cannot sway me from my chosen path. But since thou hast spoken of it, my curiosity is piqued. I wonder what this bewitching crown looks like.
After the first act of the play, I return to my busy life that's filled with Imperial responsibility. Once the current matters at hand are done, I realize I haven't seen Zayne for several days. The last performance failed to reveal anything about his true intentions. In addition, my subordinate's reports stated that he hasn't made any suspicious moves as of late. Let's go, Terry. This is an AU. Gotcha. After much deliberation, I decided to test him personally. The guard at the Grand General's residence stands at attention and bows.
Your Majesty, I'll announce your arrival at once.
That won't be necessary. I'll find him myself. I make my way to Zayne's study on the second floor with practice ease. As expected, he's behind his desk. He's hunched over while working on something. My unannounced visit doesn't even elicit a hint of surprise. I walk over to his side. On the large wooden desk lies an antique pocket watch and several maintenance tools. That looks familiar. Is it the one I gave you?
Indeed. Your Majesty has an excellent memory.
He doesn't look up, yet his movements as he polishes the pocket watch are remarkably gentle. This device from a previous era was a birthday gift I gave him during his time as my master. The mechanical movement gives a tangibility to the passage of time. However, these gadgets have been rendered obsolete by eons reaching toward the future. I love Zayne's outfit. Zayne just Zayne's just dripped out this update for sure. That freaking that shit he was wearing on the play too. I'm trying to get that as an outfit, low key. You generally got 3 types of events: AU events, past life events, and then side stories. Got you. Yet Zayne always had a special fondness for antiques. It was my gift to you, yet it became your most useful tool for telling time when you trained me at the military academy. Remembering how mercilessly strict he was during training, I inwardly grumble.
It was more useful than I anticipated. Whenever you saw me take it out, you suddenly found the motivation to run faster.
Anyone who sees their well-intentioned gift turned into a tool for punishment would want to finish training quickly. Only then will you put it away. Hearing my complaint, Zayne gives a slight smile without saying anything. What are you doing? Is it broken? I walk over to Zayne and look. He shifts slightly to the side, which allows me to move closer.
No, I'm simply performing routine maintenance on it. As of late, it's been running slightly faster.
I detect the subtle implications in his calm tone and immediately retort. This pocket watch has been working for so long, it's only natural for it to change without you noticing. Whether it runs fast or slow is its own prerogative. There's no need to fix it. He glances at me, reaches around to retrieve a repair tool, and then lowers his head. He doesn't say anything. I watch him work on the pocket watch while idly fidgeting with nearby objects. I hear a beep next to me. I look over and realize I've accidentally touched a box's keypad. Assuming it won't open, I enter my birthday. To my surprise, the box opens. It's my birthday is the password? Why is my birthday the password to this box? He arranges the pocket watch chain, and his tone remains composed.
Everything within it belongs to you. It's only natural to use your birthday.
His explanation makes me curious, so I use this opportunity to pick the items and examine them carefully. It's my detector? He glances at me before rising from the workbench. Then he moves behind me.
You sound confident. Strictly speaking, it's your confiscated detector. You tried to use it during training. It was a valiant attempt to see when I would return. I found it at the entrance when I had just returned from handling certain matters.
No wonder I couldn't find it. It was with you this whole time. I make this teasing remark as I look at the other items. New and old objects of various sizes are well maintained. Every single one is related to me. Yo, he like Joe from You on Netflix. He just got a box of my stuff. That's kind of creepy. I don't know. Not actually though. I'm just messing. Why'd you keep them?
These are mementos of your Majesty's growth. I planned to give them to you on the day of your coronation. I didn't expect you to see them now.
When he reaches out to close the box, I stop him. You might as well give them to me now. And that pocket watch while you're at it? It doesn't listen to you anymore. It runs too fast and you have to fix it all the time. Click, Zayne closes the box.
Since your Majesty gave it to me, there's no reason for it to be returned.
He said, no thanks. This is mine now.
In any case, being off by a few minutes or seconds isn't an issue. If it wants to run fast, then let it run fast. After all, is there anything in this world that forever remains unchanged?
Okay. Chapter 3. We're at the halfway point. I feel like it's interesting to note Zayne does tend to get the most consistent style so far as fits go. Whereas like other characters, they kind of just be wearing random shit. Followed by Sylus. I could see that, to be honest. The preparations for my coronation ceremony are going smoothly. Our play has reached its halfway point. During the break, I'm planning to use the tactical simulation to map out military deployments after my coronation. I need to prepare for the galaxies that are growing restless. So I invited Zayne to be my opponent.
What does your Majesty plan to do next? Would you attack, or would you stay your hand for the time being?
We talking tactics. The simulation begins. I control Imperial forces, and Zayne represents the galaxies that wish to rebel. Initially, we have no points of conflict, yet as our territories gradually expand, friction inevitably rises. Asking that question means you're not as confident as you used to be, Grand General. I think while watching the situation. Build strength. Your provocation won't work on me. With my current forces, rushing would be the worst possible move. I'll withdraw my troops to conserve my strength and regroup. However, Zayne's rate of development exceeds my
I'm
expectations.
afraid your enemies won't generously grant you time to grow because of your complacency.
Damn. This man, I can't let my guard down even for a second. The situation quickly becomes critical. After calculating my current forces, I fortunately still have a chance to counterattack. As expected of the Cosmic Empire's Grand General, even when deliberately revealing vulnerabilities, he remains a perfect emotionless facade.
Your Majesty is impressive as well. You have the mental fortitude to observe me while strategizing.
He said, "What you looking at?" I accept his compliment without any hesitation. It's thanks to your excellent lessons. Didn't you teach me to keep an eye on my opponent's breathing during a contest? You can only relax when you watch them breathe their last as their body stops moving.
You've always been quick to grasp many concepts. However, you can't afford to lower your guard even when your prey appears to be defeated. Moreover, some enemies are cunning and skilled at disguising their true nature.
I look at the virtual screen and see Zayne's armies have advanced from all directions. They're ready to devour the royal capital. Just as he's about to breach the royal capital's defenses, a cheerful ringtone resounds to interrupt our match. Zayne presses the pause button on the virtual screen.
Let's conclude today's training here.
Damn, he whooped my ass in battle shit. Virtual battle shit. He stands up to leave. I call out to him just as he reaches the door. Why don't you join me for afternoon tea before you leave? I prepared desserts that I'm certain you'll enjoy, Grand General. The sunlight's gentle and warm. Tea and desserts are already on the table. I glance at the plate of desserts in front of Zayne and break the silence with feigned casualness. After all these years, your preferences still haven't changed.
And you've always remembered them, no?
Whenever I struggled with my studies in the past, I'd bring you desserts. You were less strict afterward.
It's because of your expressions whenever you barged into my study in the middle of the night. They were always amusing and
What was that? He about to say adorable. I give him a skeptical look. Zayne clears his throat softly, picks up a silver fork, and takes a piece of fruit from the cake. Then he places it in his mouth. Yeah, he ain't got nothing to say to that. I suppose those simpler days of the past are worth missing.
Fondly remembering the past is worthwhile. However, I value the present as well. We occupy different positions now, so our perceptions aren't the same. Your Majesty, your feelings must be significantly deeper than mine since you currently sit on the throne.
I watch as he swallows the piece of fruit. Then he picks up his napkin and dabs the corner of his mouth. He's trying to be all polite. You're correct, Grand General. Different positions, different perceptions. It's reminiscent of certain roles. Experiencing something yourself and watching someone else are dissimilar on a fundamental level. That's why I prefer the future. As long as there is a road ahead of me, it means I can still be a harbinger of change. Zayne remains non-committal.
In that case, I'd like to see the future you envision.
As the day of my coronation approaches, many visitors from other galaxies have arrived to pay their respects. According to my arrangements, a grand interstellar exhibition is being held today. I also accepted Zayne's invitation to accompany him to this event. Oh, this is different. This looks like something Raph would wear. Surprisingly, that face suits you. Ow. Drink some water, I got you. Hey, holy. I'm gonna accept someone's vein, I get. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen Zayne wear some shit like this. Like, this is genuinely like, what? This is super Raph coded. Surprisingly, that face suits you. I carefully studied the mask on Zayne's face. Thanks to our masks, our appearances and demeanors have been altered. No one can recognize us. Yeah. You said that right.
Your Majesty's choice is impeccable.
Zayne stands beside me and examines the holographic map in his hand.
Is there a particular exhibit you'd like to see? Considering the current crowd density, we'll be waiting in line for quite some time.
It's alright. We can walk around and see if anything catches our eye.
Understood. Since there are too many people here, we should avoid getting separated.
He doesn't say anything else. When he invited me, I thought he had ulterior motives, but now it doesn't seem as if he wants to partake in the festivities. Never mind, I'll deal with any situation that arises when they appear. Taking in the sights and sounds, I stopped overthinking and began looking around the expedition? 33? Exhibition! Why are so many gathered? Oh, it already skipped. I squeezed through the crowd with Zayne. Several book titles. Why is it going automatically? I can't read that quick. The Grand General daring to overstep. Secret Lovers. The last one even bears a bestseller label. And upon closer inspection, I see it's already reached its 95th volume. Considering what they're doing right now, the fit makes sense, but I feel like this would have looked infinitely better on him if this was all black. True. He does seem to, like, mainly, like, rep those with his outfits. Like, the all-black, sleek.
I love you, but I love my power more. The tension between power and desire is addictive.
An enthusiastic stall owner is about to approach us with a sales pitch, so we quickly make our escape. Following a faint floral fragrance, Zayne and I arrive at a garden's entrance. This place utilizes the latest spatial manipulation technology. It allows each visitor to have their own private garden. As we step into it, the bustling crowd instantly vanishes. The garden is filled with pure white blossoms, then petals layered on top of one another. They sway in the gentle breeze and release a subtle, refreshing scent. Good night, Holy. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Have a good night's sleep. Or a good rest of your night. Are these jasmines? They look different from the ones I've seen in holograms.
Correct. They can no longer grow naturally in the current environment, and this is a modified species. There are some notable differences.
Zayne's hand brushes over the petals. Under the sunlight, the jasmines bloom in layers and tenderly rest on his fingertips.
During the last meeting with the overlords, I noticed your majesty was fond of the jasmines they presented.
It's then that I understand his purpose in bringing me here. When the conditions are right, flowers can bloom anywhere.
In addition, they require a gardener's attentive care to ensure they bloom for a long time. Otherwise, they'll wilt prematurely.
He trying to be her gardener. He trying to be my gardener. Seems that the Grand General is an expert gardener. In the center of the garden, a table presents freshly... God! I gotta start doing this more. Presents freshly picked flowers for visitors to craft keepsakes. I promise you I'm usually not this bad, okay? Go watch the older videos. Wait, stop auto-playing. Playful, I pull Zayne to sit down with me. We take some flowers. I assume Zayne won't be interested in this kind of activity, but to my surprise, his craftsmanship is accompanied by remarkable dedication. Unable to contain my curiosity, I lean in for a closer look. Flowers is diabolical. I'm so cooked. Are you making a flower wreath? Tender stems and leaves bend into perfect arcs as his fingers gently shape them. The scent of flowers fills the air as he entwines pure white jasmines with green stems into a circular item.
It can be a wreath or a crown.
Before I can react, the item falls into my hands. You made this for me?
I suppose I did. Consider it practice. It won't be long until your coronation. It shall be the grandest celebration in the entire cosmos. You'll wear a crown symbolizing supreme authority. Its weight will be incomparable to this.
I gently touch the soft petals. The sensation is fragile yet beautiful. For a moment, I'm lost in thought. A flower crown is beautiful and fragrant, yet it wilts easily. The crown of an empress, however, will never disappear.
So, will you discard the flower crown, Your Majesty?
I wink at Zayne. Why can't I have both? Flowers and power suit me perfectly. Flower power! Dark clouds blanket the wilderness as fierce winds howl across the land. The play will reach its final act today. Now I'm a noble with my sword of judgment. I shall sentence the knight who committed regicide. Here he go with the drip. Sir, is thy stolen throne pleasing? Thy crown, stained red with conspiracy and blood, will ultimately be consumed by justice's flames. Accept thy punishment.
Thou seekest to bestow judgment? Thy justice is nothing more than the victor's crown.
Enough. I tightly grip the sword and use the pause between lines to observe his expression. I'm trying to detect a hint of inappropriate ambition. Yet his performance is too perfect. I can't tell if his current desire for the throne is merely acting or his true feelings. Let us end this farce in the name of kingship. According to the original script, I'm supposed to sentence the knight to death. However, as I raise my sword to give the order, Zayne unexpectedly alters the script. He said, "Come here, baby." He reaches out, neither surrendering nor begging for mercy. Instead, he grabs my sword and presses it against his neck.
Playing the role of a mere judge won't allow you to reclaim your power, and you certainly shouldn't expect your enemies to offer their necks when you wish to take their lives.
He tightly grips the blade. Whoa! He tightly grips the blade and its edge almost cuts into his neck.
If you cannot learn how to point your sword at your enemies, then you shall never truly wield power.
The curtain falls in breathtaking silence, then overwhelming. Okay. Backstage, the commotion fades into silence. Yet we seem frozen in drama's afterglow. Neither of us is in a hurry to remove our costumes. You don't need to remove this. This shit look nice. Under the dim yellow light, I look at him. The emotions he displayed on stage have already subsided. Only the familiar calmness I know so well remains. If the knight wasn't bewitched by the witch's prophecy, he wouldn't have met such a fate. Do you agree or not? After the first word leaves my mouth, I come to my senses. We're still maintaining the same confrontational roles from our scene.
If I were actually him, I wouldn't have believed the prophecy in the first place.
He pauses his gaze, sweeping over the sword in my hand. It's still stained with the fake blood that hasn't been wiped away.
I would use that prophecy as a means to benefit the Empire.
The Empire!
Utilizing a prophecy depends on the intentions of the person who hears it.
As he speaks, he wipes away the fake blood splattered on his knuckles and collar. His movements are neither hurried nor slow. If the court astrologers heard those words, I bet they'd be fuming.
Does your majesty disagree? You don't believe in fate either, yes? If you heard a prophecy that said you were destined to rule, would you have been impervious to the witch's manipulation?
Of course, with or without the witch's prophecy, I was always going to be the Empress. Ding, I'm not sure if it was me or Zayne who accidentally hit the light in the break room. The shadow of the prop sword elongates in the half-light. It extends between me and Zayne. In any case, the knight immediately believed the prophecy because he failed to understand his role. I take a step to move closer to him in the sword's shadow. Perhaps it's because he didn't have a good preceptor like you by his side. I'm very fortunate. With a slight smile, he lowers his head. Then he takes out a clean handkerchief and gently wipes away the fake blood that splattered onto my face.
Are you referring to the one who imparts all their knowledge before quickly exiting the stage? Or the person standing by their learner's side since the beginning? Is he who meticulously guides them worthy of being called a good preceptor?
Akin to a sword being pointed at his throat, his eyes reflect my cold expression. A good preceptor is one who does what they should. I believe he will always be my best master. The stars will witness your glory and coronation. Your chosen dance partner awaits. Okay. Let's sign Kishin Shinobi. Shout out to Kisha. He should get 2 hot men to fight over him. Yeah, we'll see if any more start joining the fight once we get more time with Raph, and then meet Sylus and see Caleb. Actually, no, we not entertaining Oni-chan. I don't know why I said Caleb. The day of my coronation arrives as scheduled. Throughout the Empire, celebrations are held. We get Keisha, but we can't have Kishan, because that's not... We're not about to do that. In contrast to the festive atmosphere outside, the Empress's bedchamber is noticeably quiet. Dawn's light streams... I had a brain fart, sorry. Dawn's light streams through the palace stained glass windows. Dawn's light streams through the palace's stained glass windows. That's what it said. Zayne and I are bathed in its glow. Waiting for the lady-in-waiting to help me try on the crown, I sit before a mirror. The jewels on the crown refract brilliant light as the lady-in-waiting gently places it on my head. In the mirror, I lock eyes with him.
The crown
Hello.
suits you perfectly.
I like that gaze he be giving when he lean in. Zayne was my fave, but now Sylus and Caleb are my faves. Caleb keep beating my ass in kitty cards. Yeah, I've only played kitty cards a couple times. Let's see.
For a long time, I imagined how you would look when you were crowned as the Empress.
Are you queer? I am not. I am an ally, and I do entertain these hot men. Lil Kish is all we need. We don't need his bald ass. Is this fan fiction? These events are often like alternate universe sort of things. All right. This will be all we need. Yes, but I can't fight all of us. He studies me in silence, his gaze moving from my heart to my ears and lips before returning the crown. Some of the lines sound like they're from a fanfic. Oh yeah, you can basically argue that these events are fanfics. Because like these have nothing to do with like the actual main story. So that it's just like they're moving different than they would in the main story, I guess. He studies me in silence, his gaze moving from my hair to my ears and lips before returning to the crown. Why you look at my lips?
Perhaps. But haven't you always been capable of exceeding my expectations?
Starships orbit around us, solemn ceremonial music plays. The eyes of the entire cosmos are focused on me and the magnificent crown in my hands. Despite the ongoing momentous occasion, my thoughts inappropriately drift to that small garden where it was just the two of us. I still recall the flower crown with jasmines that Zayne made for me. The crown before me lacks their fragrance. Looking at it, I can tell it's exceptionally heavy. It's exactly as Zayne said. Does that matter? With a slight smile, I lift my head up and put on the crown. I look at the crowd below. In the name of the Empire, and with the cosmos as my witness, I, Keisha, shall chart the course of the cosmos and wear the crown of the stars. Damn. Amidst the sound of ceremonial cannons being fired, I see Zayne standing in the crowd. He's smiling. The ball is ended. In the soft moonlight, Zayne and I walk on the palace colonnade. Everyone said we had great rapport at the ball. The evening breeze stirs the fallen leaves on the ground. Zayne's voice grows softer.
But in the future, they will see us become more different. Someone I once guided has learned how to grow on her own. I don't know if...
He pauses and brushes away a fallen leaf from my shoulder.
If she can break free from the framework that has already been set for her.
It's silent. All we hear is our breathing and the leaves' gentle rustling. Before we realize it, we find ourselves beneath that tree outside the colonnade once more. This tree grows more lush with each passing day. Maybe in a few years, or even a decade, it will become an unshakable giant that reaches toward the heavens.
Then we should tend to it with greater care.
His expression remains unchanged, as if he made a casual remark. I'll water it myself. He looks at me, and his features have inexplicably softened in the reflected... Okay.
Is that so? I suppose you'll leave the pruning of excess branches and leaves to me.
I meet his gaze, and we maintain eye contact for a while. Then I softly laugh. This is the Zayne I know. He's a formidable political rival, a guiding preceptor, and the source of these feelings I'll forever keep to myself. Forever keep to myself is crazy. Between him and me, we still have a long journey ahead of us.
He must never know my feelings because of our roles. I'm Empress, I can never love him or tell him how I feel.
But alright, that was our chapters. We have completed the story, so now it is time to pull. Alright, y'all. We got... What's the difference between this and this? I could use both of these, right? For 20 pulls? Or am I tweaking? Yeah, okay, cool. As we said earlier, we have Xavier with his lightsabers. We got the Star Wars Battlefront space battles with Sylus, and then we got Zayne because we picked him for the story, you know. So we will see who we get. This is the true test to see if this game hates me. After I lost 50-50 last time, and I was very upset. So we're here now, months later. Give me what I need, okay? That way I can be happy and content, and then we'll be back on playing this. But here we go. Let's hit these 10 pulls. We're gonna hit these 10 pulls. Precise wish not applied. Oh, Xavier. Okay, there we go. Now, here we go. Time to pull. No, yes. 3-star, 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 million 3-star. We're cooked, y'all. 4-star Wrath. Oh nah. Oh nah. Oh nah, we might be cooked, y'all. I had all these characters. We got another 10 pull. You'd see red if you got a 5. Oh yeah, we ain't about to see no red. Oh wait, what is that? 3-star, 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 3-star. Oh shit! It froze. It's red, so it's. We got Star Wars Battlefront Sylus. I don't even know this man yet, but we got a 5-star. Let's go. Let's go. We got him. Oh, hey, why you kissing me? I haven't met you yet. Oh man. Oh man. All right. The lads gods have listened. They said, all right, look, we know we fucked you over last time, so we're gonna throw you a bone. We're gonna throw you the Sylus bone. Even though you don't know this, man, we still have a continued story. But we got it. No shot, the game said, nah, you don't get to see the summoning cinematic. They froze my shit. Star Wars The Force Unleashed Sylus. Yeah, we got a lot of gems still, so we gonna save all that. We're gonna keep saving all that. I don't even know this man yet. Why you kissing me? Yeah, look, let me see. Let's check the story real quick.
If you're tired.
Here's an update on the story, right? We're on chapter 7. I'm assuming because of the water, we're probably gonna see Rafayel here. But like, if we look at these story missions, right? This is under Deepspace. So it looks like after 7, there's 8. And after that, we're on to this one. I think when we get to this story, I think this is the one that's got Sylus in it. Don't quote me on that though. But I think that's how that works. Oh, you're far behind. Yeah, look, when I tell you, whenever I play this game, I'm usually always caught up doing the events. Yes, long awaited revelry is silent. Okay, so yeah, we've got 2 chapters to go. 2 chapters and I got y'all. Okay, so let me go to my cards. Memories. Wait. Oh my god, I can't even play this because y'all, I can't even date him. Oh my god, I should have fucking picked Raph as my 3rd option. Oh my god, I can't even do the date thing. Can we at least watch this? How do we watch this? How do we watch the thing? Do I click that? I want to watch the thing. I earned it, right? Is this? Okay, cool. All right. We good. Yo, Star Wars. I can still hold on. Look at him with that aura walk. He's saying trying to aura farm.
Are you waiting for reinforcements or the chance to give up?
So he's the enemy. You're infiltrating the enemy mothership? You're too arrogant. He said, yeah, that ain't shit.
You owe me a life. Don't forget to repay me.
Shake him off. Oh, I gotta hold it. Hold on, y'all. Okay, there we go. They let go of me.
Are you afraid you'll be unable to pay me back?
Oh, he just threw me.
Now it's our return to level the playing field.
Okay, so he's not an enemy, I guess. I don't know. I don't know whether he's an enemy or not, but he's saving. He just, the way he's just yeeting my body. Okay. Like, imagine a PC version where we could just see this shit smoothly. That'd be nice. Not all the frame drops. Ooh, hey, on the battlefield. But the battle, are those your people?
I'm here to rescue you.
He said, I'm trying to rescue that pussy. Damn! Oh, that was, okay, that's his boys. He's joining the battlefront.
I wonder if the Emperor still wants my belated assistance.
I want it.
I doubt you'll help me unconditionally. He's like, oh, you bet. Let me grab them yams.
By my side, my loyalty, my power.
Oh shit.
Everything else that's mine. It will all be yours.
Ooh! Oh yeah. He said, take your clothes off right now, and you can get this whole battle. You get this whole battlefield. He said, we finna blow up these ships and blow up that pussy. I like that. I like that. He gonna give you his sword. He giving his sword. He's shooting his beams, his laser beams. I like that. For context, y'all, this is my first real like anything with Sylus. I have not seen, like, y'all saw him behind on story. And I've never rolled a Sylus card before. Usually I end up getting like Raph or Xavier or something. So that was pretty good. And y'all already know he got my color scheme, so you already know I fuck with that shit. If you didn't know, he has we have the same birthday as well. But yeah, we got a little bit. We got a little bit to go before we meet him, but we getting close. So we'll be bringing some lad streams back so I can catch up on story. As for the video version, I can do some more lads story videos too. Y'all can just stay tuned and leave a like and let me know and comment, all that good stuff. And then, you know, I'll be throwing out some like chapter videos, I guess. But yeah. We cannot go on a date with this we can't have our Star Wars Sylus date until we meet him. So I'll be doing some catch up. Is this motivation enough? Yeah, look, I've been needing to do. I've been like procrastinating on story. We gonna stop doing that. We gonna be actually playing it. He'll teach you how to hold his sword nice and tight. I'm laughing at Keisha liking to be manhandled. Listen, I'm just, you know, sometimes I get a little surprised because sometimes, look, I feel like this was a little tame, but sometimes they do get freaky as hell in this shit. So I was just like, ooh, oh my. But okay, honestly, good time with the event though. Good time. We got it done right before it ended, and we got our 5-star. So we love to see it. And we got one of the two I actually was interested in. You know, I think the one I wanted most was, you know, lightsaber Star Wars Xavier, but that's okay because we got the second most interesting one to me. Took so many wishes just to get him. I lost to Onicha. Oh, not Onicha. Hi, Ajay. I'm sorry that you got hit with the baby sister line, okay? I'm sorry to hear that. You said you wanted to get some Battlefront back shots and you got baby sister named.